The market surged like a tide. A young boy snatched a loaf of bread and bolted. The baker's shout cut through the noise as the boy dove into a labyrinth of damp alleys. He hid behind wooden crates, shaking as a shadow fell over him. He looked up to see Jesus standing at the entrance. "Child, where are you?" Jesus asked softly. The boy pressed against the cold stone, his eyes wide with terror. "I want to help you. Do not be afraid." Inside a dark shack, the boy's mother lay dying. "My mother is starving," the boy whispered. Jesus placed a hand on his shoulder. "Taking what is not yours carries a heavy burden." Together, they knocked on doors. Neighbors gathered, offering grain and fruit, until the empty basket was finally full. The boy saw that truth could provide where theft could not. The boy saw that truth could provide where theft could not. By sunset, Jesus was walking away, his figure fading into the golden horizon. The boy watched until the silhouette vanished. He turned back, ready to face the future with integrity.
The void stretched infinitely, a silent and featureless expanse where time held no meaning. God stood at the very center of this nothingness, a lone presence in the deep. He raised his hand, and a single piercing command shattered the eternal silence. Let there be light. Blinding brilliance erupted, tearing through the darkness. With a sweeping motion, he parted the heavens from the earth, carving out the sky and setting the foundations of the world. He commanded the oceans to swell, and water rushed into the basins, churning with the first stirrings of life. God knelt on the barren ground, scooping up handfuls of dry, gray dust. He molded the earth with precise, deliberate movements, shaping the form of humanity with divine care. He leaned close, pressing his breath against the cold clay figure. In that holy moment, a chest began to rise and fall. Life flickered into being. Eyes opened for the first time to meet his gaze, reflecting the light of a new world. God stood back, watching the first human take a tentative step upon the soil. He reached out, touching the hand of his creation. In that contact, he sealed a covenant that would endure long after the stars themselves faded into the...
Jesus walked the stone street at dawn, the heavy wooden cross resting on his tired shoulder. Dust rose under the soldiers' boots as they led him through the quiet, waking city. Mary Magdalene watched from behind a low wall, her eyes fixed on him in silence. At the square, Pilate asked if he was king, but Jesus questioned the source instead. The crowd demanded Barabbas, and the soldiers led Jesus away toward the hill of execution. Simon of Cyrene briefly helped carry the cross before disappearing back into the growing crowd. Upon the hilltop, soldiers hammered nails into his wrists and feet as he breathed heavily. Jesus looked at the crowd and whispered, "Father, forgive them, for they know not their deeds." The sky darkened and the wind stirred as Jesus said, "It is finished," and became still. Joseph of Arimathea asked for the body, wrapping him in linen to place in a tomb. A large stone rolled over the entrance, and the crowd dispersed as daily life resumed. Shadows stretched across the square, leaving the memory of his final steps in the dust.